Rim Country News brought to you by Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. Same stop, different horses since 1916. And by Terlucas and Brandt CPA PLLC, with a long history of providing quality CPA services right here in Rim Country. On this Wednesday, August 18th, for Tano TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson with your Rim Country News headlines. Well, officials up in northern Arizona, they're reporting that historic levels of rainfall on a burn scar of a large wildfire 2 years ago have created significant danger for Flagstaff residents, with surging waters pouring yesterday afternoon into neighborhoods and rushing down streets past houses protected by piles of sandbags. Now, hourly precipitation of more than 3 inches was recorded yesterday along the southern part of the scar, and that was described by the Coconino County Flood Control District as a 200 to 500 year rainfall event. Lesser but still significant levels of rain were recorded in other areas of the water-repellent scar, which was fully soaked yesterday afternoon. Now, no one has been reported hurt, and the damage to public infrastructure looks to remain unknown from the rivers of muddy water dragging down large rocks and wildfire debris like tree trunks, pine needles, and scorched trees. Area schools yesterday afternoon asked parents to wait an extra half hour before safely picking up their children after class. I think we may see some significant damage and maybe even flooding to houses, but we will not know until we're done cleaning up. Those are the words of Flagstaff City spokeswoman Jessica Drum. She said heavy flooding last month caused about $5 million in damage to local public infrastructure like storm drains and roads. Heavy rainfall has been pretty regular in the area since mid-July, when Flagstaff residents saw the first flooding after the start of Arizona's annual monsoon season. Pre-filled sandbags were being made available to help protect property from flooding amid forecasts of additional rain. And for our neighbors here in southern Gila County, that's where they too have experienced a lot of flood-related damage just recently. Well, the big question to them is, do you need help with post-flooding cleanup? Gila County is coordinating assistance. Now, this is welcome news for local residents who are still cleaning up from post-fire flooding. Gila County Emergency Management and Public Works Departments are working together with the Arizona Department of Forestry and Fire Management to assist private property owners tapping into $10 million of state funding dedicated to local aid. That aid ranging from paying local contractors to tackle cleanup jobs that are too big for local homeowners, reimbursing private property owners who already paid for debris removal or demolition directly attributable to fire or flooding, waivers for dumpster or landfill or debris sediment haul-off fees, and items eligible for debris removal service are likely to range from vegetation debris like tree branches and mud carried by floodwaters to building materials, drywall, carpet, and lumber, furniture, mattresses, appliances, and more. Now, details were still being finalized at press time, but local residents may be entitled to waivers for dumpster, landfill, or debris or sediment haul-off fees, plus fees paid to contractors for property cleanup due to the Telegraph, Mescal, or bush fires. Now, specifically dedicated to this, Gila County Health and Emergency Management set up a new call center that will be open weekdays during their regular business hours. That number to call, 928-910-4009. Again, 928-910-4009, then select option 3. Officials say call if you have questions about eligibility or to request help. They also say if you reach voicemail, please make sure to clearly leave your name, address, phone number, and a brief message, and someone will contact you in the order that the call was received. And they also want to remind you that it's always a good idea to repeat your phone number at least twice and clearly when leaving a voicemail. Well, coming up in Rim Country weather, as you can see behind me, I'm down in Tonto Basin today, and weather's a big chunk of the news. Scattered showers and thunderstorms developed early this morning and will become more widespread during the afternoon and evening hours today. All over Rim Country, as a matter of fact. Flash flooding will be possible in areas of heavy rainfall. So just what can you expect next? Well, maybe some welcome relief might be coming your way. A complete report on your 7-day forecast is coming up next. You're watching Rim Country News. Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination. Jake's started out as an Arizona stage stop way back in 1916, and folks have been stopping here ever since. Jake's also has been famous as a popular stopping spot for travelers headed to Rim Country or Roosevelt Lake. But as more people discover this historic stop, more and more, it becomes the destination. It was even featured in the 2008 movie Jake's Corner and later featured at the Sedona Film Festival. Ice-cold beers from the tap, imported or specialty beers, a generously stocked full bar, and great food that keeps you wanting to come back again and again. Enjoy a game of pool inside or step out and enjoy the covered patio and outdoor bar with live entertainment and much more. We hope to see you soon at one of the most historic stopping spots in Arizona, Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination.
Hello, this is Brian Bowman. We have Pace and Tire Pros in Automotive, and one of the best things about having a business in town is the local community. We found Terlucas and Brandt to do our taxes. Amy's been a critical component for our business to be successful. We are very thankful for them and their professionalism. So if you're looking to have somebody do your taxes and you want to find somebody good that's willing to work with you, Amy is awesome. Terlucas and Brandt is who we suggest.
Taking a look now at your Rim Country 7-day weather forecast, a few isolated showers began to develop over the lower elevations south of the Mogollon Rim to start off our morning today. Now, this activity is expected to continue to increase in coverage throughout this morning and into the afternoon. Heavy rainfall is expected to lead to a few localized areas of flash flooding this morning over Gila County, and that's already happened. Showers and thunderstorms are expected to increase in coverage this afternoon and well into this evening as well, especially for areas along and north of the Mogollon Rim. With increased moisture in place, once again, and many areas saturated from heavy rainfall yesterday, an enhanced threat of flash flooding remains over portions of central and northwestern Arizona. The flash flood watch has been extended as a result to include not only Tonto Creek down here in Tonto Basin, and for that matter, all of northern Gila County, but also areas along and north of the Mogollon Rim, especially to the northwest of the rim into the Coconino and Kaibab Plateau areas, where HREF guidance continues to indicate the greatest potential for heavy rainfall. While flash flooding will be the primary threat this afternoon, a few strong to severe storms are also possible with the potential to produce large hail and damaging winds. A long wave trough continues to move into the Intermountain West today, with the center of the trough passing over Utah during the day tomorrow. Now, breezy and cooler conditions, well, they're expected as a result today and again on Thursday. As the trough passes to the north, the monsoonal moisture that is currently in place, well, that gets swept away with drier conditions expected to move in its wake. Now, Thursday and into the weekend, dry conditions remain over much of the areas, and again, that'll be through the weekend, though temperatures begin to warm slightly each day as heights rise from a ridge gradually building in from the east. Now, monsoonal moisture does begin to creep back into Arizona, especially over the eastern portions of the state towards the first half of next week as the ridge builds. However, confidence in any widespread coverage of monsoonal moisture and showers, well, it looks like it's pretty low at this point, so things are looking to dry out a little bit, at least for a few days. So a little bit of a reprieve headed our way. Meanwhile, highs and lows around Rim Country today, well, they should be looking something like this. In Payson today, as we mentioned, showers and thunderstorms are continue to be likely throughout the day. In fact, a 70% chance for more of those today. Some of the storms could produce heavy rain, as we've already seen this morning. It will be mostly cloudy with a high near 75 degrees. Tonight, that drops to a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms. That'll be mainly before 11 p.m. Some of the storms could still produce some heavy amounts of rain. It will turn partly cloudy overnight with a pretty cool low dropping to around 58 degrees, and we haven't seen that kind of low in Payson for quite a while, so that'll be a welcome change too. Up on top of the rim today at Forest Lakes, they have an 80% chance for storms up there today, and they also have a flash flood watch in effect and that goes all the way through this evening. Now the high up there today should only reach about 64 degrees, so pretty cool up on top of the rim today, with the low tonight dropping down to about 50. Down in the deserts of Tonto Basin, well, Tonto Creek really got flowing last night with the peak flow in excess of 2,500 cubic feet per second and over 6 feet in depth. And there's nothing crossing the creek when it flows like that. Now the flash flood warning is in effect until this afternoon down here in Tonto Basin, with the flash flood watch in effect until 8 o'clock tonight. Now the National Weather Service says that Tonto Basin can expect an 80% chance for another half inch or so of rain on already saturated ground today. We had 0.65 inches here at this location in Tonto Basin, and behind me up in Reno Pass. Boy, they got nailed here just a little while ago, so it's going to be interesting to see what kind of impacts that brings. A high today of 87 degrees is expected down here, and the low tonight dropping down to about 70. And that's what's happening around Rim Country. For Tonto TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great Hump Day Wednesday. Stay safe out there. Remember, turn around, don't drown.